I think he brings that winning attitude to our locker room, and I think the guys have kind of embraced him, and he's helping our team. He's helping our team in a lot of ways. He's a really good post defender. He can make shots from the outside, and he knows who he is. Once you get older in your career, especially in college, you know who you are. And I think he plays within himself, and I think he's going to help us win some games. I really do. I think he's going to be a surprise.
I know it's hard to kind of focus on the NCAA tournament in October and November, but is there a sense of urgency with some of the returners about, hey, it's time for us to be in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. I mean, I can't kid you guys and say that everyone knows what's at stake, and but I think those guys, they're taking it upon themselves, especially Dante Grantham and Gabe DeVoe. It's a sense of urgency. They're our seniors. And if you want to, I'm a firm believer of in order to get somewhere you've never been before, you got to do some things that you've never done. And I think Gabe and Dante are leading by example right now. And that Spain trip, like I said, it was big for us. So I think if we're going to make it, those two guys got to lead us there.
Coach, from a recruiting standpoint, how nice is it to have that brand new renovated Little John?
I didn't see the old Little John. Terrell McIntyre tells me about it all the time. But just being around, just going to different places. I mean, Little John is up there with some of the top facilities in the country. Guys are very comfortable in it. It's like a home away from home, and I'm waiting to see the crowd on a good ACC day, because we're going to need them, especially in that new place. And I heard it gets really loud, and I've been to a couple football games, so I hope it's as loud as that. So if we can get it as loud as that, I think that'll be a home court advantage for us.
With Dante, could this be the year that he sort of puts all the pieces together and it clicks for him?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, he's been playing well as of late. He's a guy that he came in with a different attitude, and I think that he's taking it upon himself to be a leader now. With Jerron gone right now, I thought he played behind him and he saw some things that he could do, and I think he's going to take a little bit from Jerron, and also he's going to take himself to another level. I think he's versatile. I think he can play a little bit on the perimeter. He's going to play a little bit more on the balls at times, and he can play at the floor to kind of stretch the floor at times. So I think the big thing with him is rebounding and activity, because I think the more he rebounds it, the better he can push the ball down the floor and get us into some transition and get us to some easy baskets. And I think that's where his value is going to come.
Coach, how much have you worked with Legend since you've been here, and how ready do you think he is to make a contribution?
Legend?
Yeah.
No, I haven't worked with Legend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Legend's gone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. You mentioned Eli earlier. How important is it for him to stay out of foul trouble?
I mean, I don't want to just harp on him just not committing fouls. It's just him playing hard. I think the more he plays hard, the more he'll get himself in situations where he's not fouling. And I think if you play hard all the time, the referee can't call every single foul. So that's my thing I'm trying to get over to him, is just to play hard every possession.
Have you seen or sensed a desire from this team to improve defensively? That was kind of the bugaboo last season,
Yeah.
But obviously Coach Brownell has a long track record with defense.
Yeah, that's been the major emphasis. I think we can score with the best of them, but I think we have to develop a grit and a toughness and an edge defensively. I think we got to set some goals for ourselves, where that field goal percentage number, or guys just got to take it upon themselves to get a stop. I mean, I think once you get down to those games where it comes down to the one possession games, you just got to come together and get that stop. And it starts in practice.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.